Hey guys! So today I will be showing you how to achieve this look. It will be a little more in-depth because one of my subscribers did ask for an in-depth, I can't talk today, in-depth shadow look. It will not be a talk-through, but I will be showing a little more footage and explaining a little more in detail. This is kind of a simpler look that you can achieve, nothing too crazy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment on what you want to see. I love you guys so much. So I'm going to be starting with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Cafe, and I am going to blend that all over my eye, and this is going to kind of be used as a primer. Then I'm going to go over it with Fawn, and this is also going to be just another primer. It's just going to make sure that my shadows show up a lot more vibrant than they would if I didn't put any type of concealer on my eye. Now I'm going to go in with my Fit Me powder, and I forgot what shade this is in, but I will list all the products down below so that you can go and get them for yourself. And they all are very much affordable. So I'm just putting that all over my eye to kind of set my concealer and to make sure it's a lot more easier for my shadows to blend. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Bitter from the Urban Decay Vice palette, and I'm going to start from the inner corner of my eye to kind of create a crease. And since my eyes are hooded, it is a lot harder to get that smoky eye that girls with those perfect almond eyes can always get. So kind of using this technique that people use to achieve a cut crease will really give you that smoky eye if you have hooded eyes. And so pretty much I'm just taking Bitter and I am blending it all to create this new crease. So as you see, I have used like 3 different brushes. The first one was like a pencil brush to create the crease. The second one was a little fluffy brush to blend it out. And now I'm going back in with Bitter with this blending brush to really make sure that the crease is defined. Now I'm going to take this smudging brush, and I took the color Ebony from my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow palette, and this is just to give my crease more depth. And a tip you want to follow is always go from darkest to lightest when you are doing a smoky eye or well, in a cut crease, I want to say. You want to go from darkest to lightest, just so you can get that depth in your eye. As you see, I'm taking my time to blend this out. I'm sorry guys, I broke my actual mirror, so I have to use this really small mirror. So it will get in the way sometimes, but I try my hardest to make sure that it doesn't. Now I'm going back in with Fawn to make sure my lid is clean and defined. As you can see, I'm making sure you can definitely tell the difference between the crease and the lid. Now I am going on to my lid using my Lorac Mega Pro palette, and the color I'm using is Opal, and I am just using a regular shadow brush to pack it on and blend it out. Now I did my liner off camera, and I am just reapplying Opal to some places because I did get some liner and had to wipe it off. But I am just making sure that you can definitely see that color on my lid. And now I'm not wearing falsies in this video because my eyes have been reacting to the glue that I've been using. So I have to try and find a different glue that doesn't cause my eye to tear up and do all that horrible stuff. So the eye look is complete. It's very simple, very easy, nothing too crazy. As you can see, you can achieve it. And now I'm just going to go into my face routine, which is pretty normal. I'm using the NYX First Base primer spray, and then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild color correcting palette. And I'm using this foundation, the True Match foundation, and it is in Soft Sable. And as you see, I have a lot of blemishes on the right side of my face, so what I did was kind of blend out the foundation with my finger first, starting with most of the products where I want the most coverage in the center of my face and also on my blemishes. So I'm just working that product all over my face. And then I'm going to go in with my Fit Me concealer as well, because I like the consistency of these two mixed together. And it also keeps my skin from like drying out, even though I have oily skin. This combination works perfectly. So I am using my finger to blend it out first of all, to make sure it is smooth. And then I'm going in with the Beauty Blender just to really make sure everything is soft and smooth, because I don't want any type of creasing in my under eyes. And as you can see, I'm just going to continue to blend. And then after this, my face routine is pretty basic. It's usually what I use in all my videos, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So this is something different that I'm doing. I first set the concealer with my Airspun and powder, but then I also go in with the Beauty Blender just to smooth it out. And I also did on the other side, but I cut it out and just used the Beauty Blender, kind of just to make it a little faster. But yeah, that's something new that I've been doing, and it definitely helps keep my under eyes flawless and natural. So I am going in with Mulberry from the Lorac Mega Pro palette, and I'm just going to use that to bring in some color into my eyes, my under eyes. Now I'm going in with Caviar from the Lorac Mega Pro palette. Mega Pro, whatever. I am using that on the outer corners of my lower lash line. And I love the way this palette, the colors are so creamy and smooth, and they are so blendable and so pigmented. Now I'm going back in with Mulberry, and I'm making sure to blend everything together. Now for my inner corners, I'm using the same color I used on my lids, and that is Opal, and that's just to bring some brightness to my eyes. Now I am using my favorite mascara. It's by Maybelline, of course. I forgot the name of it, but it is my favorite. This is like the only one I buy now. This definitely makes my lashes look longer and fuller, especially since they are like non-existent. Now I'm just going to put on my highlighter, and this is by Wet n Wild, the Catwalk Illuminator palette. And I'm just going to highlight my whole face. You guys see how I threw my wig on there. Didn't really fix it, just kind of threw it on. I love the way this highlighter makes my face so glowy, but it's not like completely overwhelming. Like, you could build it up to an overwhelming stage, but it's such a beautiful natural highlighter. I love it. It's definitely like my go-to summer highlighting palette. And I'm just adding some highlighter under my eyebrows. It just gives me more of an arch and really defines my brows. Now I'm going to snatch my nose, as I usually do. I started doing it after I highlight my face, because I found sometimes the highlighter will get onto my contoured areas even if I use like a really small brush. So I just snatch my nose after I've highlighted. I like it better that way. And now I'm using my infallible spray, and that is literally like a Fix Plus dupe, guys. If you don't have it, go get you some. And now I am putting Limbo on my lips by Colourpop Cosmetics, and that will complete the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Love you.